You got to be able to use that to your advantage, and deal with like-minded people as well, that are capable of making those purchases. So if you're into golfing, if you're into a hobby, if you're into hockey, you can deal with like-minded people. You can deal with sports like-minded people. You can deal with voters. You can deal with so many different things. Everybody has something they're passionate about, and when you get passionate about those things, you'll meet other people in those passions, right?
Don't stop learning and getting to know the market. And everything have a two-story sides. So if you listen to the bad news in the media, just always listen to what is going to happen on the positive side as well.
Work with the right people and have the right team. Just because you've done your job effectively doesn't mean the next guy is going to be able to get the closing done or handle the lawyer side of things, the insurance side of things, um, the CPA's role, everything that's involved with the transaction.
When I'm in there, I'm there. No matter what time, what day. Sometimes people are so afraid that's when they need you the most, and especially to have the empathy and patience to understand them and just reassure them that everything is fine and the process, like that's a normal process.
Programs available for first-time home buyers where you can find something small like 100,000, 150,000, even if it's not in your province, it's an investment property. At least you can put your name down, have something on title, and let that appreciate over time. Get your feet into the industry first. Welcome to the Lending Pulse. Today we're setting sail with somebody who truly brings fun, energy, and heart to real estate, Karly Castendina. She's built a reputation as the go-to realtor for families and mom-and-pop buyers across the GTA. Whether it's helping first-time buyers, guiding families into their dream home, or throwing unforgettable boat events to connect people, Karly's brand is about making real estate approachable, exciting, and personal. Karly, welcome aboard. How you doing?
Thank you so much. Great. Thank you for the introduction. I love it.
I think the first thing we got to do to start this episode is take a shot. It's a special episode, so we're going to be doing some special
We
things
have
today.
rule here on this boat. Arriba,
Arriba.
abajo, el centro, adentro.
Amazing. Let's get that out of the way. I have some magical. Let's put this down out of the way.
As a good Latina, I don't print.
Karly, the GTA market can be intimidating, but Karly has made her mark by helping everyday families navigate it with confidence. What's the biggest challenge you see mom and pop buyers facing today?
The disinformation. Sometimes when news is all about bad news and negativity, people start listening to that. But that's when it's important to listen to a professional like you or me as a real estate agent, you as a mortgage broker that can actually teach you and explain them why it's a good reasons.
Yeah, the media really tries to, scare you as a buyer because at the end of the day, the media wants to manipulate the market in a certain way too. It's about the hard facts, right?
Yeah, I think the media just wanna, bad news always sell, right? So
How do you make the process feel less intimidating and more personal for them?
for me, it's very important to get to know them,
Yeah.
especially what is the most important for them. And from there, I go. And of course, I always try to directly to the right place, the right professional. I'm like the master piece that is gonna start moving the beasts around.
That's amazing. What's one success story from a family you've worked with that really stuck with you?
Oh, I think at this point I do have a lot of success families and I have great reviews. So even though you can check the reviews, everything is 5 stars. But I feel that it's because I care too much. I will say I don't know if that's a big problem, but when I'm in there, I'm there. No matter what time, what day. Sometimes people are so afraid that's when they need you the most, and especially to have the empathy and patient to understand them and just reassure them that everything is fine and the process, like that's a normal process. And that's what they love most.
So, Karly, have you seen clients turn into friends or even like family through your work? Yeah.
All the time.
All the time?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, it's nice because after the whole process, I feel that I getting to know it too much. So
Yeah.
it's like that. Like even for a year anniversary, I just send them a text or birthdays always invite them to the events that I do, like for example, the wine tasting or the events that I have for summer social. All the events that I do that they can get free stuff or learn something, I'm always invite them. So
If you could give mom and pop buyers one golden rule for 2025, what would it be?
don't stop learning and getting to know the market. And everything have a two-story sides. So if you listen to the bad news and media, just always listen to what is going to happen on the positive side as well. For example, nobody told everyone say 2021 was the best year. Yes, for sellers, but for buyers was horrible if you think about it. And that's the consequence that is happening right now.
Right.
So
And it's funny because now the property prices are down and everybody's like, "Oh, let me not buy right now." But, when the property prices are higher, then we're like, "Okay, it's trending it, right?" So we don't know where it's going to bottom out, but at one point you know that okay, you've got a good deal and it's going to shoot back up. You have to look at real estate trends from the last 10 years, 20 years, 25 years, right? If we're buying a property, we're not buying it for 6 months or a year, we're buying it for 5 years 10 years, it's a long-term investment, right?
that's right.
So Karly is known for making real estate fun from boat events to creating memorable client experiences. Tell us about some of the boat events you've done and what inspired them.
Well, I wanna go for investors, so we have to go high-end investor. I'm a boater and I'm a boater person myself. I love to be on the water, so of course there are huge community to connect, and I feel that the Marina World is one of the best one. Is the one that helped the most, and I wanna bring that people, and it's always keeping real estate fun because it's sometimes people doesn't like to get educated in themselves because it can be frustrated or so many things that they can maybe they don't understand or they're afraid to ask silly questions, which that's why I try to make them fun, like comfortable. That way they can feel um comfortable to ask questions. Like there is no silly questions, right?
Yeah, you gotta tap into your lifestyle. You gotta be able to use that to your advantage, and deal with like-minded people as well, that are capable of making those purchases. So if you're into golfing, if you're into a hobby, if you're into hockey, you can deal with like-minded people. You can deal with sports like-minded people. You can deal with boaters. You can deal with so many different things. Everybody has something they're passionate about, and when you get passionate about those things, you'll meet other people in those passions, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, how do lifestyle experiences like this help build deeper client relationships?
Um, I feel your network is your network. So, well, I love it as a hobby, but I've been meeting a lot of people that very important people as well. So that can help me to they ask me questions. It's nice to be there, and every time when they looking for real estate or they asking question about real estate, there goes even though we're on the water and just having fun, and then like real estate, there's always a subject about that. Of course, she's a realtor. How's the market? How's it? So either in the marina world or outside of the marina, as you say, the golf, or you're into something, there's always people interested about real estate because in the end, that's a need. It's not something optional. It's a need. You need a roof on your head. So no matter what is for investment or for yourself, you need real estate.
Absolutely. What's the most memorable or funniest moment you've had with a client?
Uh, well, one of the dramatic one is sometimes the appraisal come low and then the stress moment and almost like they're gonna be able to close or not. But I believe in God and I believe that things happen for a reason and nothing in life is easy. So if you work hard on hard and being very insistent on consistency, you're gonna make it. So this client was already ready to like just leave it like that. I'm like, no, we're going to the end. And I was insisting until finally make it possible. Thanks to the lawyer, thanks to the builder. Of course, it was a teamwork, but that's why it's important to have a realtor that they have such a good content and network people to work with because that's the way.
I think, yeah, that's one of the most important things is work with the right people and have the right team. You know, just because you've done your job effectively doesn't mean the next guy is going to be able to get the closing done or handle the lawyer side of things, the insurance side of things, um, the CPA's role, everything that's involved with the transaction, right?
So many people think that real estate is just I start and I got it. That's it. No, like that's not like that. If it was that easy, everyone will own real estate, will be investor, will have multi-million dollars. But it's not like that. Only people that is patient, that is consistent, and they actually like trust the process and trust the people that are they're working, they're gonna be able to make it.
Yeah. Real estate has become one of the fastest growing careers for women, and Carly is a great example of thriving with authenticity. As a woman thriving in real estate, what does empowerment mean to you?
Empower me for me is a lot of knowledge.
Knowledge.
That's the key for me. Because if I am very well educated, I feel comfortable to talk with even big sharks. So I don't feel intimidated.
Have you faced any unique challenges in the industry and how did you overcome them?
In the industry, there is always challenges. Like I cannot tell you one specifically. There's always one challenge, but as long as I'm very persistent, like one time I got a offer decline, for example, and I was very like to asking to the listing agent, but why? But just tell me what do the client is looking for because this client it's very important to me as a family member, my grandma, to be specifically good. And she really want that unit. And I was like, but please, but tell me, but where, like, how we can make this work until they finally say yes. So like that is with all my clients. I like when like when my clients to committed to me, I'm committed to them 100%.
That's amazing. What advice would you give to young women considering real estate today?
I would say do it. It's a wonderful career, but do it because you care to serve, not because of the money. It's because you actually have the skill, the patience, and the service to be there for your clients. Because
Do you see more women shaping the future of the industry?
I see a lot of different perspective of people how they manage their business, but you know the women's today they want money, they want to hustle, so why not, right? Yeah, so
That's good. So, with affordability challenges and shifting market conditions, the GTA housing landscape is changing quickly. What's your outlook on the GTA housing market in 2025 for families?
I'm very excited what is coming because as life sometimes get rough sometimes there's always a sun out. So I believe that we're gonna be ending with interest rate. I was reading an article actually that there's gonna be two possible more interest rate cuts for the end of this year. And 2026 people, the World Cup is coming. So many immigrants, people coming to Toronto. And I know as well the builder are pressuring to make the foreign people to be foreign buyers to be able to buy again in Canada. So that's great news for real estate. Like that's gonna start moving the market more and more. So I have great things happening for next year.
Are there still opportunities for first time buyers despite affordability concerns?
No, there is still a great options right now. Unfortunately, a lot of investors that earned a lot of money before, but now they're losing money because they got a lot of real estate portfolio. They're gonna be able to. They're pretty much giving their property like just take it. So that's the opportunities where first time home buyers should take it because if you think about it, $2,500 monthly equals annually is 30K, so 5 years living in the same place is 150K. So you're pretty much building wealth to somebody else and not owning anything, just throwing away money
Right.
because it's just renting. So that's why I encourage to all the first time home buyers, buy something. Just stop renting, buy something.
You know what? There's some programs available for first time home buyers where you can find something small, like 100,000, 150,000. Even if it's not in your province, it's an investment property. At least you can put your name down, have something on title, and let that appreciate over time. Get your feet into the industry first, right? Where do you see the best investment opportunities? Condos, detached homes, or something else?
I believe always in detached home. Like as a Latinos, we love houses, but I know condos have a lifestyle, and I know people doesn't like to deal with home maintenance. So depends on everyone, right? No, every house it match with with the buyer. If the buyer have to match with which type what they're looking for, right? And especially the budget. Like
Right.
the beginning is just the beginning. Remember, after you get your 150K in your pocket, you can get another bigger house, but you have to start with something.
Right. I agree. Carly's business thrives on relationships, turning clients into community. Why is building community so important for you?
For me, I feel as an immigrant, as a Spanish person, we have so many different things from there to here, especially the system. Like we didn't know about credit score, for example. So it's a lot of education that I have to give to my community. At least when they think in the future or either in the beginning or the future, they're gonna remember me. Oh, I have, or they know the bosses. They like the referrals is important. I've been getting a lot of referrals, so that helps a lot. So that's why I do a lot of events. That way I can connect with the people, with get to know with who I'm working with. Because again, for me it's important the same person the if the person is commit to me, I will be commit to you. So that's why for me relationships is very important because I'm not thinking about one transaction. I want they refer to me every time they think about real estate or in the future every time when they're downsizing or upsiding, like I'm gonna be there in the whole process. And even though I have clients that just randomly text me asking me, "Oh, do you know this? Or do you know about this?" Like even though we're done with the deal, I reply them and I help them and I go above what they're asking for.
So, Carly, what advice would you give agents on creating real, lasting relationships with the clients?
Well, that's the best way if you want to keep being in the business for long term, right? So if you want to survive the business, okay, don't create relationship. But if you want to last and you see yourself doing this for a long term, you have to, because one client can make you work with you like at least 5 to 7 times, plus the referrals that you can get from that client.
Right. Real estate can be 24/7, but Carly shows that balance and lifestyle are key. How do you carve out time for yourself?
That's very important for me. Yeah, it's true. Like I was mentioning you before, like there's momentums. So when it's moment to be working, like I'm on it. But when it's like times to chill and relax for like I have to. But I do have my strict morning routine like for myself. It's very important to exercise, eat well. Like that's important for me. And as well at least one day off for, distress and relax.
Exercise is like a universal theme for successful people. No matter what you do, your body needs attention. Like the way that your mind needs attention, your body needs attention as well too. We brush our teeth for a certain reason, to take care of our teeth, to take care of our health, right? So when we exercise, we take care of the health so that we're healthy. We can now deal with life's problems that come every day, right?
Yeah, even for this stress, like sometimes I can be so stressed and like I don't know what to do, and my mind is like about to explode, and just go to exercise, and
Yeah.
I am like released now.
Right. It helps with the pressure,
Yeah.
right? What's your perfect day off? Boat day, family day, or something else?
Well, I try to again balance. There is I for me, I need for myself for sure a day off for myself. And like I try every weekend to, like one weekend with my family, another weekend for myself, another weekend with friends, and trying to spend time with everyone that I love. But obviously for myself, I have to be good myself. That way I can be there good for everyone else.
That's good. Where, if you had to pick a location for your dream home, where would that be?
Lakeshore.
Lakeshore. Right.
Close to the water.
If you need advice on Lakeshore, then she's the person.
Yeah.
What's like your favorite feature in a house?
I feel the view and the kitchen.
The view
The
and the kitchen,
the kitchen for Latinos is like the home, the heart of the
the
home.
heart of the home.
Yeah.
No, I think I agree. I think that's 100% accurate, right?
Yeah, because it's the time when you spend time with your family, you cook together, you eat together, you talk. Like
Okay, if real estate wasn't your path, what would you be doing?
I don't have any.
Real estate is everything. It runs in your blood.
I don't have anything other option, honestly.
That's why it's so important to make it about, more than just a job. You make it a part of your lifestyle. You make it fun. You make it interacting. You make it so that you don't feel like you're always working. You feel like
Yeah.
you're doing, like, if you're going to this meet with a client and that day you're snowboarding or playing squash, or you're going for a picnic, or you're going out for a drive, or doing something that you love, but at the same time you're working a deal with the client. What could be better than that?
Yeah, I never been complaining about have to work on a Sunday or oh it's Monday I have to get back to work. Like no,
What keeps you motivated and inspired to keep working?
I feel that because I doing something that I love for myself first, that I can take care and I can do my business the way that I want to. So it's music, but it's my family what keep me motivated. My family that I love to travel. So
Karly, thank you for bringing your energy and insights to the Lending Pulse, from guiding mom and pop buyers to empowering women, building community, and showing how fun and lifestyle can be part of real estate. You've reminded us that home buying should be exciting, not overwhelming. To our listeners, make sure to follow, share, and subscribe. And don't miss our next episode, where another standout guest will be joining us with fresh insights you won't want to miss. Until then, always keep your finger on the pulse.